great for rising. This is from the Somebody Had to See It series. Cassie, Diddy, and in-betweens. Cassie, Diddy, and all the in-betweens. I'm reading from her webpage. The link is in the description. Reading. During her days-long bombshell testimony last week, Sean Diddy's Combs ex-girlfriend Cassandra Cassie Ventura told a Manhattan jury she felt like she had become Combs' sex worker during their relationship. She told the jury she couldn't do many of the things I wanted to do during her on-again, off-again 11-year relationship with Combs. I had a whole other job, she said. Basically, a sex worker, she said, referring to her role in freak-offs. The orchestrated days-long drug-fueled sex sessions Combs allegedly forced her to participate in for years. Cassie said her and Diddy's relationship, now this is me saying this. Cassie said her and Diddy's relationship was off again and on again for 11 years. You hear that? Off again and on again for 11 years. So are we to believe that this woman chose to keep going back to this man even though she was appalled at his lifestyle? At what point, ladies, do we take responsibility for the role we play in our abuse? There's no victim here. There's only a volunteer. Now, let me say this. Domestic violence is real and it's horrific. Sometimes even leading to death in some cases. It's horrible. But ladies, we're going to have to be the ones who stop the abuse against us. We say that we are equal to men and can do anything a man can do, and that there's no, some of us even say there's no difference in the sexes. But then when it becomes convenient for us not to be, then we want to play the victim. But, it's convenient for me now not to be a woman, not to be a man. Cassie made a decision to stay with Diddy. Cassie made a decision to go back to Diddy after she had left him. In fact, according to her, she went back to him multiple times. Going back to Diddy was a bad decision. Making bad decisions isn't just something Cassie does or did. We all at some point have made bad decisions. Although some bad decisions have more serious consequences than other bad decisions. I got mad on my job and I made the bad decision to quit. I regretted it when my belly started growling at me, but I couldn't blame the employer for my bad decision. I had to deal with the consequences. I made a bad decisions. There are times we make the bad decision to endure abuse because we're getting something out of it. In every situation involving two people, both people are getting something they need from the relationship. Now I'm talking about adults here. Now, I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't even play one on TV, but I do know that nobody stays in any situation unless they're getting some type of benefits from it. It just doesn't happen, people. I talk more about this in my book, and in the description you will see a link where you can actually get a free excerpt from the book, In Search of Sanity on Abuse. It seems Cassie made the decision to endure what she calls abuse for financial gain. Well, that was one of the reasons. She may have rationalized that she could put up with abuse as long as she could get her nails done. Now, I'm basing this statement on the testimony I've heard. Cassie's best friend, Carrie Morgan, alleges that Cassie said that she endured Diddy's abuse because Diddy was giving her money, Diddy was paying her bills, Diddy was paying for her apartment. Now, based on Carrie Morgan's testimony, which is Cassie's ex-best friend, or maybe best friend still, but based on her testimony, Cassie evidently enjoyed the lifestyle Diddy was providing. She enjoyed the lifestyle, so she made the bad decision to endure the abuse. I don't know anything personally about these people nor their relationship. I'm basing my responses on what I'm hearing. Based on what I'm hearing, it seemed to me, and see now it seems that maybe Cassie was no longer the star attraction, so she decided to buck up out of there. After 11 years, she decided to leave and be gone for good. Did she find someone else to pay her nails? Did she find someone else to give her money? Did she find someone else to pay for her apartment? Did she find someone else to pay her bills? Because according to her friend, this is the reason she was there. But when Cassie wanted to leave, Cassie left. I haven't heard any evidence that Diddy made her leave. By the same token, I haven't heard any evidence that Diddy made her come into the relationship. Click on the link in the description to get your free ebook, In Search of Sanity on the Battered Woman. Also, there's a domestic abuse hotline number in the description as well. Come back for part 2 of Cassie, Diddy, and the in-betweens. And let me say it once again. Domestic violence is wrong. Domestic violence is horrific. Domestic violence shouldn't be. But ladies, you are your first line of defense. Cassie, you put your cardinal needs over your personal safety. Why did you do it? Subscribe, comment, like, and share. Support our youth in any way you can. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Albert C. Richardson, a black man, patent the butter churn U.S. patent number 446470, February 17th, 1891. I'm LilyBell. I'm just trying to create a dialogue. I leave you with this. If they close my book, you remember my story. A Nat Turner Runner production. Lock and load. LilyBell. Be encouraged.